Hello, Professor at UCF. My name is Jinwoo Jeon, and I lead a new business planning division at ChoRock. If any questions and ideas, please contact me. After this presentation, I'll send you my email and this video. And thank you for taking time to watch this video. In this presentation, we'll briefly introduce our ChoRock and share some of our sports-related projects. We hope this video help you better understand our company and opens up our future collaborations. And joining with me this presentation are our CEO and the head of our thank you, and head of our AI business team, Sang Choi, and the head of the AI consulting division. For a clear explanation, the main presentation will continued by our intern, Jun Byung-in. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jun Byung-lim, and I'll be the one presenting this company. So I'll start off with a general introduction of the company, and I'll be giving examples of the company's previous experience. And finally, I'll finish off with the current business direction and some key projects. So ChoRock is a company opening a new paradigm in sports with AI. We are a young company adding value to sports data. So ChoRock was founded in 2015 on July 16th, and as of today, we have 12 employees. Our operating philosophy mainly revolves around respecting people's values and preparation for the future. So this is a general timeline of ChoRock, and from its foundation in 2015, this company pioneered for people and AI to coexist. So this company conducted various projects since 2015, and especially the government contract related to sports data was a great success in 2022. Since its foundation, ChoRock has been awarded various awards and certifications. For example, it has been certified as a corporate research lab and a high potential company, which is called venture company here, which is a bit different from the United States. This is our CEO Kim Myung-rak, and he has completed his Bachelor of Science in Nuclear Engineering at Seoul National University with a minor in Computer Engineering. He has obtained his Master's in Nuclear Engineering at Seoul National University, and his research topic was the use of AI in controlling nuclear fusion equipment. And he has also obtained an EMBA, Global Management IT, at Aalto University with a Best Spirit Award. He has had a deep interest and experience in sports, which is highlighted by his experience in teaching in universities related to sports big data analysis. For example, he was a former adjunct professor of sports big data analysis at Hanguk University. He was a sports big data practice program instructor at LG University, and so on. He has also written 4 different books. This is AI, sports is also AI, this is AI for adolescents, and this is generative AI. Since its foundation, ChoRock also secured a diverse array of patents through its expertise in AI. Currently, it has 20 patents registered, of which 5 are related to sports. For example, there is one in 2018 related to fantasy screen baseball. There's another one in 2020, which is related to real-time prediction of professional baseball game. There's another one in 2023, which is related to analyzing sports posture using artificial neural networks. And there is 2 in 2024, which are related to sports facility recommendation using AI and sports video classification model using AI. So now I'll be introducing the main business direction of our company. So what is SDA? SDA is a field of sports management within the academic field of sports science, which collects and analyzes data on individuals, teams, and games to pursue the achievement of efficiency and effectiveness in sports. In American and European sports market, sports data analysis using AI has already established itself as a core technology and is expanding its scope. Our company is accumulating related knowledge and technological capabilities in preparation for the time when sports data analysis using AI is actively applied in the domestic Korean sports market. So our company has been preparing for SDA business since 2017. So this is a previous project called Draft DNA from 2017 June to December. Under the slogan of Data Daily Fantasy Sports, this is a sports data analysis game where app users compete by creating daily fantasy lineup in various sports and receive rewards based on the ranking of the game results. You can enjoy various benefits by forming partnerships with the clubs you support through game rewards. So after this first initiative, we developed an app delving into a more technical self-analyzing service, which is called Poppy. From 2019 December to 2021 January, this app analyzes the user's physical characteristics such as height, weight, skeletal structure, and compares it with professional players so that the user can correct and optimize their stance. The next project was an upgrade of the previous project called Sportman from 2021 June to 2022 June. So Sportman is a poster correction service based on post-estimation deep learning technology. It is an enhanced version of Poppy with performance upgrades and additional community features, including feed sharing, small group management, and challenge creation. Sportman was launched at the AI Expo Korea 2022 and promoted to a wide range of people. And another key project was a government contract where we constructed a soccer-based basketball and handball AI training data storage from scratch for the government. And the next project is called WePool2. So this project started in 2022 June to 2024 January. So this is an abbreviation for We Play Together. It is an application service that allows users to form and manage sports teams and clubs and host competitions. It includes an SNS service, which allows the users to form a community and host competition between groups. And it also provides an incentive system to participate by giving rewards to people who do participate a lot in this app. The next project is Enpal from 2024 April to 2024 November. This is an abbreviation for Endless Play. This app provides a platform for people to interact before, during, and after Korean professional sports matches. People can participate in prediction polls for specific sporting events, compare them with AI predictions, and have their rating raised or receive rewards such as prizes based on your predictions. App users can also form a community through the SNS service by freely posting their thoughts or game reviews, as well as their personal lives. This app actually has received much attention than anticipated. And finally, there's OneBet from 2025 January to right now, where we're preparing for a beta test. So this is an AI chatbot which provides various information, such as simple information, like match schedules, player information, to more complex ones, such as match result predictions, or analysis on match performance of teams or players. So thank you very much, and please wish our company good luck on this new future in SDA.
Thank you for attention. From now, we wanted to talk about how we cooperate with UCF and ChoRock.
All right, I think that was a great presentation. I already know all of the projects that you are working on. So the original meeting that we were supposed to have today was to have the faculty members from UCF and see for opportunities to collaborate with industry partners.
현재 미팅 원에는 BCS 교수님들이랑 같이 협약이 잘 협력을 어떻게 할지 회의를 하는 거죠.
So the main concern here, not concern, but the idea here is to share ideas from each other to structure a system where we can collaborate, share resources, perhaps in the shape of changing personnel, also content as well.
같이 협력하기 위해서 자원이랑 인력 그렇게 교환하는 부분을 같이 논의합니다.
So my first question is there anything that you have specific in mind that you think UCF could be helpful, that we can help you to expand your business, and in return, if there's anything that you can offer UCF so that there could be a strong exchange of realistic ideas, something that could be tangible, something that could be manageable.
이제 우리 초록스가 보시다시피 스포츠 데이터 어널리시스 분야에서 이제 한국에서 많은 시도를 하고 있는데 이런 시도가 한국에서뿐만 아니라 미국 시장에서도 확대되기를 바라고 있고 그렇게 되기 위해서 UCF도 도움을 좀 많이 받고 싶습니다.
So we are currently making many efforts in the Korean market in SDA, and we would like to expand our business to the US, and we would like to ask if UCF can help.
Okay, so are there any specific areas where you think UCF could be helpful in terms of actual ideas? Like, what are some demands that you may have?
저희는 1차적으로 그 원뱃을 최대한 확장시키고 그 이후에 뭔가 추가적인 프로젝트를 하고 싶은 마음이 있어서 먼저 제가 전에 제시드렸던 아이디어 중에서 조금 원뱃과 관련된 걸 먼저 진행하고 싶어서 이렇게 회의 자리를 마련하게 됐습니다.
to focus on this project Wombat.
Okay. So how would we help you expand Wombat in the U.S.? Are there any specific requirements or requests?
그러니까 원뱃은 이제 뭐 스포츠 분야에 최적화된 챗GPT다라고 할 수 있고요. 우리가 이제 그 사용자들이 뭘 원하는지, 그리고 이 서비스들을 이용하는 사용자들이 어떤 효용을 느끼게 되는지 그런 거에 대해서 좀 전반적으로 지금 살피는 중에 있는데, 미국 시장에 있는 소비자들이 원하는 것이랄까, 그리고 우리 이런 서비스를 이용했을 때 이제 느끼게 되는 부분들, 이런 걸 우리가 알 수 있으면 서비스 발전시키는 도움이 많이 될 것 같습니다.
Wombat is an LLM language model like ChatGPT for sports, and to expand our business in the U.S., we would like to know what the American consumer wants in general.
So, in other words, you want to test this service in the U.S. market? Okay. I'm trying to think what UCF can offer for you to pursue this goal. And in my opinion, if we can somehow engage the UCF students in these projects, whether it is market analysis, market testing, or actually getting involved in learning how to operate the system from basic level of data analysis to all the way to AI application, I think there is much to collaborate in that sense. In return, you may be able to gather valuable information from the US market so that you can apply enhancing your business.
네, 되게 그런 식으로 저희 사업 도와줄 수 있으시면 저희도 큰 도움이 될 것 같고요. 그리고 이 원뱃이 원래 좀 저희가 바라고 있는 타켓 사용자가 이제 1번이 스포츠 배팅 하는 사람들, 2번은 판타지 스포츠 즐기는 사람들, 그리고 3번이 이제 선수 카드 시장, 그러니까 선수 카드를 이렇게 구매하려고 하는 사람들, 이렇게 세 집단인데 한국에는 1번만 있어요. 2번, 3번이 없고, 그래서 2번, 3번은 미국에 있는 그런 사람들이 많은 걸로 알고 있어서 좀 그런 타켓을 대상으로 우리가 테스트를 하는 도움이 많이 될 것 같습니다. 스포츠 배팅, 그다음에 판타지 스포츠, 그다음에 선수 카드 시장.
So we want to target so sports betting, fantasy sports, and sports game cards, those three markets. And currently in Korea, there's only one, sports betting. And we heard in the US, there's the other two, fantasy sports and sports cards. So basically, we would like to expand in those areas in the US and gather data.
Okay.
그래서 이거 같은 경우 저희가 개발은 저렇게 7개월 동안 했고, 실제 2018년부터 이제 다른 회사랑 같이 3년간 한국 프로야구 시장에서 판타지 베이스볼 그걸 했는데 사업적으로 실패했어요. 한국은 이 판타지 스포츠 시장이 아직 초기 단계라서 그런 건데, 미국에는 그 시장이 크기 때문에 그런 판타지 스포츠 유저들이 원뱃을 이용해서 게임을 할 때 좀 더 잘하고 하는 걸 좀 바랍니다. 이건 개발은 7개월 했지만 이제 2018년부터 3년 동안 운영을 해봤고 한국에서는 잘 안 됐고
This project, Draft DNA, the development was 7 months, but we operated this app managed this app for 3 years. But it was a failure in Korea because the fantasy sports market isn't that active here. but we've heard in the US it's a bit more active and we would like to try this.
Okay, so the fantasy sports application I think may make sense, but at the end of the day, what you're looking for in the U.S. market, I think, is the possibility of expanding your business in the U.S. market. So what you require is market information, correct? And you want to test your applications in the U.S. And to that point, you would have to configure your application into English. You have to configure your application into the structure in such that the Americans understand it, not in terms of the Korean culture, but probably in the U.S. culture, I would think. And if that's going to be the case, it's more going to be like a project sharing rather than just information exchange or personal exchange. So you have to figure out whether you want to focus on the former or the latter, or you want to focus on both. If it's going to be on the former, we can simply have one of your personnel come in and provide us some of the technical expertise. The students get involved. The students can perform some sort of a classroom project that would carry out some of your business goals. So if you want to test the U.S. market, try to understand the customers there, a survey can be provided, interviews can be provided, some other structural research can be provided. That could be from the UCF. You take that information, you put it on your business planning, and then you expand your business that way. If you want to expand, if you want to focus on the latter goal, which is to actually launch this application in the U.S., I think I can connect you with some other faculty and some experts at UCF, not just the sport management program. So, in other words, that would be a full-on business partnership. And I think we can figure that out too. But I think it's important that you try to understand that there could be two structural ways, and the two structural ways would have different characteristics.
일단 지금 우리 원뱃이 아직은 그 베타 테스트 수준이기 때문에 그 두 가지 어떤 협업 모델 중에 일단 전자 쪽이 조금 이제 시기적으로는 더 유용할 것 같다. 아직 완성된 건 아니야.
Currently, Wombat is not finished. We're in the early stages of managing this project, so we would prefer first option.
그래서 우리가 이 앞에 프로젝트를 돌이켜 보면 좀 타겟팅을 하는데 되게 좀 시간을 많이 갖거든요. 그러니까 우리가 염두에 둔 고객이 이제 실제로 부딪혀 보면 이 윗서비스에 막 돈을 지불할 정도가 아니었다든지 이런 걸 많이 겪어서 그래서 저희가 정확하게 어떤 타겟을 대상으로 해야 되고 그 사람들한테 어떤 밸류를 주고 또 어떤 레비뉴를 가져올지 이런 거에 대해서 지금 계속 테스트를 하는 중인데 그런 부분에서 UCF 학생들이 전문가들 그런 분들도 많이 있고 도움을 저희한테 줄 수 있으면 또 좋을 것 같고 또 저희도 또 합당한 이 사업이 잘 되면 따라서 또 어떤 베너핏도 이렇게 쉐어해야 돼요.
So previously, we had some troubles finding a good financial model or basic consumer target. Basically, collaborating with UCF would allow us to gain access to more information, and in exchange, we would be able to provide to UCF too.
그리고 이제 저희가 좀 하고 드리고 싶은 말씀은 저희는 이제 큰 틀에서 이렇게 스포츠 데이터 어널리시스 하는 회사로 포지션을 하려고 하고요. 이런 맥락에서 원메시지 하는 거예요. 그래서 저희가 스포츠 데이터를 이제 AI를 이용해서 어널리틱스 하는 것이 시장이 앞으로 되게 커질 거라고 믿고 있고 조금 큰 틀에서는 이제 그런 일을 계속 하고 싶은 거라 UCF랑 이 카테고리에서 좀 협업할 수 있는 말이 좀 서로 발굴됐습니다.
So we would like to settle down as an SDA company. We believe that using AI in SDA is an increasing is a growing market. So we would like to collaborate with UCF and expand our businesses.
I think this is a very good approach. I think it'll be very helpful for the company in terms of enhancing your brand value and getting your company known by the markets outside of Korea. And it seems like it would be okay. You're looking for an academic partner that you can collaborate with, not only in terms of business, but you may be able to. It seems like you're perhaps thinking about some contribution to student nurturing, and somehow that could expand your business.
우리 회사가 직원들 교육에 투자를 많이 하는 회사인데 예를 들어서 MBA 대신에 UCF에 유학을 뭐 보낸다든지 그런 것도 우리 고려할 수 있다.
We invest a lot in educating our employees, so we could potentially send our employees to UCF to study there.
How about something like a joint certificate program in sports data analysis? So UCF would provide some resources to contribute to the certificate. We will build classes, and either students can come here or one of your employees can travel to UCF. We'll have maybe like a 1 week or 2 week session going through the program, and then the students would gain some sort of a certificate. In return, within those projects or in the curriculum, we may be able to put in some elements where they can work on your projects and expanding the business in the U.S. market.
그 리드 칼리지 사례, 우리 디자인 협업한 사례죠. 하고.
핀란드 대표. 전에 저희가 앰플이라는 프로젝트를 진행했을 때 그 핀란드에 있는 다른 대학과 교류를 해서 저희가 부족한 뭐 서비스적인 면목이나 아니면 좀 더 사람들이 잘 쓸 수 있도록 디자인을 바꾸고 UX, UI적으로 변화하는 것을 저희가 진행한 적이 한 번 있어요. 그래서 그런 거와 같이 저희 원맷을 그런 식으로 탈바꿈해도 좋을 것 같다고 생각을 해서 제안드립니다.
Okay.
So previously during Temple, during Project Temple, we have had an exchange between Finland University. Basically, we got feedback from them, and we could improve our app further, such as the design or UI aspects. So basically, we would like to do something similar with UCF.
What was their role in that project? What was the lead's university's role?
그게 하나의 교육 과정 중 하나였는데 다른 회사에 있는 그 서비스를 탈바꿈시키는 그런 교육 중에 하나의 일환으로 들었을 것 같아요.
Do you have the program from before?
결과물을 그러니까 거기 학생들이 그러니까 그 학교에 이제 프로젝트 수업이 원래 있었고 프로젝트 수업에서는 실제 회사의 프로젝트 인발브해서 UI, UX 수준에서 디자인을 하는 그런 프로젝트였고 그 결과물을 저희한테 줬어요. 그래서 그거를 100% 다 반영하지 못했고 참고해서 저희가 실제 개발하는 게 반영을 하는 사례예요.
well, the university had a class where they would help company to improve their design or their complete app, and the students there, they provided a sample to us, and we couldn't implement everything, but we did implement a lot from their feedback.
Okay. What if, let's say, so UCF Sport Business Management Program has very strong ties with the owner of the Orlando Magic. What if our students, or what if Orlando Magic puts out a request for proposal? So they would put something, they would have a proposal request for the students at just like a case study. And in the case study, they would require AI application utilizing the Orlando Magic. I think the students can get involved in the proposal stage. And then we would have the engineers from ChoRock get involved and collaborate and work on the request for a proposal together. And this information will be presented to the management of the Orlando Magic. And Orlando Magic also owns a variety of other sport teams in Florida. I think it's at least 6 or 9 different teams. So the major team is the Orlando Magic NBA team. And then they have minor teams that's affiliated with the Orlando Magic family. So there could be a variety of proposals required for different type of sport entities related to Orlando Magic. And in that case, we would have an actual project that ChoRock and the UCF students can work on. And at the end of the day, you might have an actual project that you can work on to expand your business. So not just one bed or ample or Ripple 2, but a completely different application. That way, I think it would be much easier for you to understand the U.S. market because it's directly coming from the corporation there.
그래서 올란도 매직 그룹에 이제 좀 많은 다양한 종류의 팀들이 있고 거기를 고객으로 UCF에서 어떤 프로젝트 제안을 하실 때 우리는 스포츠 분야에서 AI로 많은 일을 해본 회사니까 같이 이렇게 하고 저희가 뭐 사업적으로 성공하지는 못했지만 그 한국에서 프로 그 배구팀 그다음에 프로 핸드볼팀 대상으로 AI로 선수 평가한다든지 이제 어떤 이제 그런 거를 제안한 적이 있거든요. 그런 식의 일들을 올란도 매직 그룹 그팀 상대로 할 수 있으면 좋지 않을까.
Even though it wasn't a financial business success, we've had the experience with volleyball team and
배구 핸드볼
volleyball and handball team to evaluate players' performance, and basically doing something similar with Orlando Magic's team might be a good idea.
I think one other area we can think about is to open up the opportunities out to the students outside of UCF, but it will be managed by UCF department, sport management department. We can probably open up like a case competition so that other students from other universities can participate, and ChoRock can be one of the leading corporations that would take charge of that case competition, and we would use your name to judge the cases, evaluate the cases, provide the winners, and then with an actual RFP, we can use that to communicate with different sport franchises. So we can start by involving just the UCF students, but at the same time, depending on how it looks and how it is managed, we can maybe expand this opportunity into a larger domain, including the students not only from the UCF as a whole, so let's say UCF Engineering, UCF Medical, UCF has a very strong space program. These people should have an understanding of artificial intelligence, but we would use sport as a context for them to try out their applications. And we can also open it up for the schools in the vicinity, all the way from the Florida schools to MIT to Ivy League schools nearby. And I think in that sense, it would make a lot more sense if ChoRock can be involved in that national scale at some point.
그때 다 확장을 했으면 우리도 배워줬다.
Okay. So, what do you think about the timeline? If anything that needs to be taken seriously, we would have to engage in some sort of an official agreement. I will go back to UCF in late July. I will talk to our dean. I'll talk to Dr. Gaucher, who is supposed to be here today. And I'll see if I need to talk to some other administrators. I believe UCF, the dean, is very focused on artificial intelligence. And he's an avid sport fan. He's a fanatic for Detroit Tigers baseball team. So I think they'll like the idea. And if everybody's okay with this approach in our partnership, I will see if I can come back sometime in late August or maybe October, and then we can form some sort of an agreement. And in between, we can work together in structuring the program that we're going to collaborate.
저희도 10월 이후에나 조금 안정적이게 되니까 그 이후에 돌아오시면 더 건설적인 이야기 가능해요. 그 사이에는 우리 좀 구체적인 계획을 계속 수립해서 계속 그 전준 파트장 채널로 연락드리고 그리고 기업 입장에서도 어떤 이런 비즈니스를 한국에서만 할 때의 어떤 미래의 기업 가치와 미국 시장에 진출할 수 있을 때 기업 가치는 완전히 다른 차원이기 때문에 그런 기회에 고맙게 생각합니다. 이게 비즈니스라는 게 초록스포츠만 도움이 되면 안 되고 UCF에도 도움이 돼야 되잖아요. 학생들한테 그런 경험을 우리가 제공하든 같이 사업이 잘 됐을 때 UCF한테도 어떤 이익이 되도록 하든 그런 하여튼 같이 잘 되는 방법을 우리도 계속 고민해보겠다.
So we would sure. So after October would be a good time to discuss more official matters. Then we would need to construct our own timeline and settle down our projects. And it will be a really nice idea to collaborate between UCF and our companies. It's a really different thing to expand our business in Korea and expanding business in the US. It's a really different thing.
그 사업 진행도 하겠습니다. 그냥 사업 진행.
글쎄요. 이게 굉장히 지금 초기 단계이고 UCF가 초록소프트가 이제 협업하는 초기 단계라서 여러 가지 방향성을 탐색해 볼 수 있을 것 같아요. 그 중에서 이제 저희가 생각하는 아까 말씀드렸던 SDA나 지금 주요물과 연계된 어떤 여러 가지 애플리케이션 그 연장 현장에서 부족한 거. 또 아까 교수님 제시해 주셨던 그 플로리다 중심의 대학 내부에서 문제, 또 주변에 있는 어떤 조직들하고 문제, 또 플로리다 중심의 그 학교들하고 협업하는 문제 이런 것들 생각해보면 저희가 그 속에서 어떤 역할을 명확히 하게 따지고 정확히 정해진 것처럼 서로 협업하는 과정에서 방향성을 설정해 볼 수 있지 않을까 생각합니다. it's the kind of very early stage of collaboration between UCF and ChoRock software. I think there are lots of way to go between UCF and ChoRock software. So I think our strong point is we have lots of experience and capability to develop and create AI. So we need to focus on SDA nowadays. So if we use the kind of experience and capability to create and develop AI with UCF, then we can make some advantage and chance to our future business.
대한민국 스포츠가 미국에 비해서 작지만 그 경제 규모나 이런 걸로 보면은 절대 작은 규모가 아니거든요. 근데 이제 특히 대한민국 프로 스포츠 같은 경우는 좀 정부 주도로 성장을 해왔어요. 근데 이제 미국 스포츠 같은 경우는 아까 교수님께서 올란도 매직 그룹을 말씀해 주셨지만 어떻게 보면은 전 세계에서 시장 논리가 가장 적용이 잘 돼 있는 스포츠 시장이거든요. 그러니까 따로따로 독립적으로 성장한 두 개의 시장이 부딪혀서 어떻게 보면은 더 큰 시장을 만들 수 있을 거라는 기대감을 갖고 같이 협업을 잘 해봤으면 좋겠습니다.
So the Korean sports market, even though it might be smaller than the American one, its percentage in the Korean GDP is quite high. It's quite high, and in Korea, professional teams have been developed around the government. But in the U.S., it's different. So it would be an interesting project to see how the Korean and American sports market can collaborate.
하여튼 교수님 좀 편찮으신데 빨리 나아지시길 바라고. 하여튼 그 이후에는 우리 전주는 파트자 채널이니까 연락도 주고받고 하면 좋겠다. 오시기로 하신 분들 아프시는 거잖아요. 빨리 건강 하시고. 얘기 안 해도 될 것 같은데. 와주셔서 감사합니다. 마무리를 빨리.
Thank you for thank you for watching, and we hope and UCF and ChoRock will be better. Make better sports sports data analysis environment. We hope collaborating soon is very exciting one.